Hello. Well, it's a rainy Friday afternoon. It's not terribly warm, but it's not terribly cold. It is 8 degrees. So, it's okay. And it's been raining for much of the day. It's raining quite solidly. I really hope it, it's cleaned my car. I haven't cleaned my car in a while. I think it's cleaned up my car. I rely on the rain to clean my car. It's very good at it. So, this is Mother's Day weekend. I don't know how I'm going to get all my work done. I have tried to start working on Friday night to get ahead on the weekend work, but it usually doesn't work out. Today I have a pedicure, and then we're going to find some lilac bushes, or a lilac bush. I've wanted a lilac bush for a long time, so we're going to get one for the backyard. And then we'll come home and I'll get to work. I'm going to try to get to work. I mean, I have ideas for next week, but then there is the marking. I have been testing all week long. I could start on marking. It has to get done. So I have, and the testing isn't even done, so I just could try and get ahead on the marking. So that's a really nice downpour that we have there. I should have my car out. Darn. Oh well. Yeah, so I have to finish my marking of the reading, writing, listening, and speaking assessments that I've been doing. And I have to get all my lesson planning done for next week. And I have to mark the journals that they gave me today. I have journals for the week to mark every weekend. I do this to myself. Of course, the students know. They laugh at me and I complain bitterly, but it's me who asked them to do this work and said that I would mark it. So I'm obviously not getting paid enough because I work all weekend and I work all week, and I'm not a rich person. So, but that's just the way it is. I'm stupid. Well, you know what it is? I'm a beginning teacher and I don't know what I'm doing yet. What it is that the other teachers don't work as much. They work one class 5 days a week. So for me, that would be one morning, 5 days a week, 3 hours, 5 days a week. Well, excuse me, that doesn't pay for my mortgage. So I work 4 jobs, 5 days a week. Well, other people don't do that. So maybe it isn't my inexperience. Maybe it's just the workload. I'm going to say that's what it is. It's just the workload, and I do it to myself. So anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Had a good day today, I think. Good morning, yes, good morning. Yes, oh, okay morning. They like it. I shouldn't say that it's a, they seem satisfied with it. I had some discussions with students at various times today because I had listening and speaking assessments, and then after the assessment's done, we chat for a minute or two, and I was talking to some students whom I hadn't spoken to before, on a personal level, and they said some things that I found interesting, and some of the students you have eye contact with, and I got a certain reaction from those students, so I know that they're happy. So I had the verbal reaction, I had the visual reaction, and everyone seemed content. pleased, happy. So that's good. And in the afternoon, they seemed okay. I realize now what I have to do. It's going to be hard because I don't think that material that I want is that accessible, that much out there, but I'm going to try. And it was okay. I didn't have very many students this afternoon because it was raining and because a lot of them are Muslim and they don't come on Fridays and so on and so forth. But I had one student, or two students that haven't been there for a while and they came back. So, you know, that's kind of nice. It would have been rather empty if they hadn't showed up. Yeah, boy. Take 2 away and that makes 2. What 2 did I have? I had Gurjit and I had Manisuk. Those are not terribly talkative students, so it wouldn't have been a good class. But the other 2 are fairly, didn't go that well because, my planning as usual, something goes wrong, and of course it did. But it was an okay class, especially it ended nicely. We did 20 questions, and that was rather fun. They hadn't done 20 questions before. And so now I have a base of students, 4 students who know what 20 questions, how it's played, and can then help the class when I introduce it to the rest of the class. Because 20 questions is fun. So that was my day. I had a good meeting this morning with the supervisor and all the teachers. That was cool. And I shouldn't worry about this weekend. I'll get done. It's just we're having Mother's Day brunch on Sunday morning, and then we're meeting my daughter's boyfriend's parents in the early afternoon, and then we're going to the soccer game that evening. We are going to freeze our butts off at that soccer game. We're going to have to wear winter jackets. And I don't like that soccer field. It's the Portuguese, I think it's Aurora Field, or I don't remember. Anyway, it's out at the Portuguese club, and we're going to be freezing. So that's going to be fun. 6:30 on a rainy Sunday night. Fun. Wow. It's the Mother's Day soccer start. First game of the soccer season for my daughter's team, anyway. It'd be nice seeing all the players. Which reminds me, I should get my camera charged up if it isn't. I should check that out. Okay. There. That's going to be my weekend. I'll let you know how it goes. And what is the mood like in Britain these days? You have an interesting election going on, don't you, Stuart? We have minority governments all the time. It's not so bad. Have fun, guys. See you later.